I want to get across to the latest story on Nvidia. Ed Ludlow breaking some news in the last 24 hours. That news now confirmed by the man himself, Jensen Huang at Nvidia. Ed joins us now for more. Ed, what's the latest? Just go through your reporting and what you've been learning.
Yeah, the structure is really important. So xAI needs a way to finance the GPUs for its data centers, Colossus 2 particularly in Memphis. They've set up a special purpose vehicle with this pool of investors. The target is to raise $20 billion for the SPV, $12.5 billion of debt, the remainder in equity. And essentially, the investor pool buys the GPUs. And xAI leases or rents them over a period of 5 years. In this case, what Jensen Huang has just confirmed in another network is that they are participating. Our reporting was that NVIDIA would put $2 billion into the equity chunk of the SPV. And what Jensen Huang was saying in that interview is that he regrets he couldn't put more money into it. He said it's not venture financing, nor is it vendor financing per se. But I'd say that's as close to a sort of ironclad confirmation as we're going to get. Because the whole point of an SPV, as you know, John, is usually the participants do so because they want it to be discreet. You know, you're not. You
just
don't
to
have
jump in, buddy. I don't want to be combative about this, but Jensen Huang doesn't get to decide what it is. That's what it is.
Right. Yeah.
That's what it looks like. That's what it smells like. That's what it is. Now, Ed, I understand what they get out of it because that vehicle is going to buy ultimately what NVIDIA provides. What do the other investors get out of it?
Yeah, so I think there's still a lot of reporting to do on whether they end up with any xAI shares, but you basically get guaranteed returns, right? xAI doesn't take the debt burden onto its own balance sheet. But because xAI is funneling lease fees to this pool of investors, they are getting guaranteed pay, although, you know, the specifics on the payment schedule we don't have yet. But the main point, John, is like the GPUs are a very big initial upfront capital expenditure, but they're also a depreciating asset, in part because in a year's time, the generation of chip that's installed will be obsolete anyway, but they lose their value over time. And so the investor pool know how much they're going to get paid back, whether be it monthly or quarterly or whatever. And all told, they can then work out later what to do with those then obsolete chips.
According to persons with knowledge of the situation, Elon Musk's artificial intelligence business xAI is raising more money than it had anticipated, enlisting the help of sponsors like NVIDIA to increase its current investment round to $20 billion. According to the people, who asked not to be named because the information is confidential, the financing consists of debt and equity in a special purpose vehicle that will purchase NVIDIA processors and lease them to xAI for use in its Colossus 2 project. Its largest data center site is called that, and it's in Memphis. The people claim that NVIDIA is spending up to $2 billion on the equity part of the deal, a tactic the chipmaker uses to assist its clients make AI investments more quickly. The fundraising drive for xAI, which Bloomberg earlier believed was half as large, might keep growing. An NVIDIA official opted not to comment. An inquiry was not answered by an xAI representative. Musk announced on X in September that the business was not currently raising any money. The huge investment is only the most recent in the AI sector, where big tech companies have been investing tens of billions at a breakneck rate to construct the infrastructure required to create the best AI models. OpenAI announced earlier this week a multi-year agreement to use processors from Advanced Micro Devices, Inc. In recent months, Meta Platforms has signed a number of multi-billion-dollar agreements, including a data center finance package worth $29 billion. A $38 billion debt package for Oracle's infrastructure was also raised. According to the persons, xAI's funding would be distributed between up to $12.5 billion in debt and roughly $7.5 billion in equity in the SPV. In order for Wall Street investors to recover their investment, the car will be used to purchase NVIDIA processors, which Musk's artificial intelligence business would subsequently rent out for 5 years. The deal's unusual structure, which is supported by the GPUs rather than the company, might serve as a model for IT companies trying to reduce their exposure to debt. The leaders of NVIDIA have stated that they will accelerate the industry's adoption of AI by using the company's increasing financial power. At a Goldman Sachs conference in September, Chief Financial Officer Colette Kress informed the audience that while NVIDIA will buy stock and make strategic acquisitions where feasible, the company's top aim is to spend funds to accelerate the adoption of AI by other businesses. According to the persons, Diameter Capital Partners and Apollo Global Management are both taking part in the debt raise. As previously reported by Bloomberg, Valor Capital is spearheading the equity side of the transaction. Apollo is making investments as well. Representatives for Apollo and Valor did not reply to requests for comment, and a Diameter spokesman declined to comment. Although there is disagreement over how much computing power can advance the technology, data center capacity is seen to be essential for creating the best AI models. Tech businesses have raised over $157 billion this year, up 70% from the previous year in the U.S. bond markets alone. Musk's xAI is especially eager for capital. According to Bloomberg, the corporation has been spending $1 billion every month and still needs billions more after raising roughly $10 billion in corporate shares and debt earlier this year. Musk has also invested in xAI through his network of businesses, which includes SpaceX. Investors in Tesla Inc. will cast their votes later this year over whether the electric vehicle manufacturer ought to make additional investments in xAI. Many of Musk's prospective products, such as completely autonomous robots and self-driving automobiles, are based on artificial intelligence. When semiconductor giant NVIDIA unveiled its graphics processing units, GPUs, in 1999, it completely changed the rules for computer processors. Since then, GPUs have become the core of artificial intelligence, AI systems. The business is currently revising the regulations once more. Nvidia and OpenAI announced a massive agreement in September, with Nvidia spending up to $100 billion in the company that created ChatGPT. There are significant ramifications to this agreement. Analyzing the OpenAI partnership's ramifications will help you decide whether this is the right time to purchase Nvidia stock. The chipmaker and OpenAI have a lengthy history together, and this deal is the most recent. In order to support his claim that GPUs will be perfect for AI, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang personally delivered the first artificial intelligence-focused supercomputer to OpenAI in 2016. Additionally, the two businesses are collaborating with other organizations on the Stargate project, which aims to construct $500 billion worth of AI infrastructure in the United States by 2029. Additionally, as OpenAI assists the British government in increasing the capacity of AI computing, they are collaborating on a sister initiative called Stargate UK, which intends to use up to 31,000 NVIDIA GPUs. These initiatives highlight a significant change in the data center sector, which Huang refers to as AI factories. These data centers were created especially to meet the demanding computational requirements of artificial intelligence systems. The most recent partnership between NVIDIA and OpenAI resulted from this change in the industry. According to NVIDIA, OpenAI will leverage the chipmaker's products to build massive AI factories needed to train and run its next generation of models on the way to deploying superintelligence in exchange for NVIDIA's $100 billion investment. OpenAI's pursuit of artificial general intelligence, AGI, a theoretical type of AI thought to be comparable to human intellectual capacities, including creativity and creative thought, is what this superintelligence looks like. The achievement of AGI by OpenAI could be a more significant advance than the introduction of ChatGPT, which sparked the current AI craze. OpenAI needs a lot of processing power to achieve AGI, which is why it has a long-standing cooperation with NVIDIA. It is predicted that millions of NVIDIA GPUs will be needed for the project. This initiative has the potential to increase revenue by adding to the demand it already has from clients. Consequently, on October 2nd, the company's shares surged to an all-time high of $191.05. Given the increase in NVIDIA's stock price, one would wonder if this is the right time to purchase it. Let's look at its price-to-earnings ratio, PE, and contrast it with Advanced Micro Devices, NVIDIA's main rival, in order to assess this. Despite a decline from a year ago, AMD's PE multiple is still significantly higher than NVIDIA's. This implies that the shares of the latter company are worth more. Despite having a higher stock valuation than AMD, NVIDIA has a high earnings multiple. Given its successful partnership with OpenAI and its impressive financial performance thus far, it may be argued that the premium is justified. For example, NVIDIA's diluted earnings per share, EPS, has increased significantly in recent years due to the surge in demand for AI. Although not by as much as Nvidia's, AMD's diluted EPS has increased as well. Another factor to take into account is Nvidia's robust revenue growth, despite obstacles like its ban from China, one of the world's biggest AI marketplaces. Beijing forbade Chinese businesses from buying Nvidia products because of geopolitical concerns between China and the United States. Nvidia's fiscal second quarter revenue reached $46.7 billion, a 56% year-over-year gain, despite a decline in sales in China. As an indication that it can ignore China's loss, the company anticipates that sales will continue to rise. Compared to the record sales of $35.1 billion the previous year, it predicted fiscal third quarter revenue of $54 billion, a substantial increase. Additionally, the business increased its authorized for share repurchases by $60 billion in August. Given the size of its projects with OpenAI and Stargate, management's decision to increase stock repurchases shows that they are confident in the company's future. Nvidia is a good long-term investment to purchase and hold due to its impressive financial results despite being shut out of China and its potentially revolutionary agreement with OpenAI. However, given that its share price recently reached a record high, it could be prudent to hold off on purchasing until the stock has slightly declined. Milius Research kept its buy rating on the stock and increased its price objective from $240 to $275. According to the company, Nvidia could easily control 40% of the market for AI infrastructure by 2030. It pointed out that even though Nvidia doesn't sell in China, the company is showing increasing velocity. It has brushed aside worries about a possible slowdown in growth, calling them overblown. Nvidia's sales to China will eventually rebound, according to Milius Research, which also emphasizes how current Wall Street projections for the calendar years 2026 to 2028 appear overly optimistic regardless of the China situation. Additionally, it increased its growth estimate for the company's data center sales for the calendar year 2027 from 22% to 30%. This indicates the possibility of additional gains through the end of the decade. The company's revenue increase in recent quarters has been driven by the growing demand for its graphics processing units, GPUs. All things considered, the company thinks that Nvidia's leadership in AI, growing alliances, and steady infrastructure demand will spur substantial growth. Intel dominated the semiconductor chip market in the 1990s when Nvidia first started out. These businesses' fortunes have now turned around. Thanks to its cutting-edge artificial intelligence technology, Nvidia is currently in control. In the meantime, Intel has struggled. Nvidia invested $5 billion in Intel stock in September as a result of this harsh reality. However, it also marks the beginning of a new age for both businesses, one in which they will be more involved in the AI ecosystem. This historic collaboration tightly couples Nvidia's AI and accelerated computing stack with Intel's CPUs and the vast x86 ecosystem, a fusion of two world-class platforms, said Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang, explaining the company's choice to invest in Intel. This could indicate that it's time to purchase stock in one or both businesses. Knowing more about Nvidia and Intel can help you decide which to invest in. By partnering with the struggling Intel, Nvidia is placing a wager on the latter's capacity to overcome its present difficulties. When Intel chose not to build chips for mobile devices in the early 2000s, it began to lose favor. The corporation had to catch up after being caught off guard by the emergence of artificial intelligence. Due to these mistakes, the share price fell, and last year the price-to-book (PB) ratio of Intel stock hit a multi-year low. However, Intel's future appears bright in 2025. To turn things around, the company hired Lip-Bu Tan as its new CEO in March. The Trump administration then adopted the unprecedented strategy of purchasing $8.9 billion worth of Intel shares in August to further President Donald Trump's goal of boosting American manufacturing. Nvidia increased the government's commitment in September by purchasing $5 billion worth of stock. However, it did more than just buy shares to take advantage of a low valuation. Intel owns foundries for the production of semiconductor parts. Nvidia does not have this capability because it is a fabless chip firm. They intend to work together to create PC and data center products that have the processing power required for the AI era. The part Intel plays in Nvidia's AI strategy. And that's only the beginning. Huang of Nvidia believes that in order to meet the demanding processing requirements of AI systems, the cloud computing sector as a whole will need to change. He explained this change as follows. NVIDIA is collaborating with businesses and nations to convert trillion-dollar traditional data centers to accelerated computing and construct AI factories, a new kind of data center. These AI factories will be in charge of creating the different AI products that both individuals and businesses use. Huang's description of the change isn't merely a marketing gimmick or a state of affairs that will emerge years from now. It's taking place, right? The British government's plans to boost AI computer power by 20 times over the next 5 years serve as one illustration. Another is the Stargate initiative, which plans to spend $500 billion by 2029 on AI infrastructure in the United States. In addition to anticipating this shift, NVIDIA's relationship with Intel aims to facilitate it as widely and swiftly as feasible. As a result, Intel now has access to NVIDIA's state-of-the-art technology and the chance to provide it to governments and companies who are eager for artificial intelligence. The agreement between NVIDIA and Intel has intriguing ramifications for both companies' futures. Does this imply that the moment has come to purchase one or both stocks? Even if shares of NVIDIA and Intel have increased since the news of the acquisition, the latter's stock is still fairly valued. The price-to-sales (PS) ratio, which gauges what investors are prepared to pay for each dollar of revenue generated over the previous 12 months, can be used to evaluate Intel's lack of profitability. NVIDIA's PS multiple is far more than Intel's. This implies that while NVIDIA shares are more expensive, Intel stock is a fantastic deal. On October 2nd, NVIDIA's stock actually reached a record high of $191.05. This does not imply that you should refrain from purchasing stock. Potentially revolutionary is NVIDIA's goal to revolutionize the data center sector with Intel's assistance. However, given NVIDIA's high share price, it is advisable to wait for the stock to decline before making a purchase. Regarding Intel, the seasoned semiconductor behemoth appears to be a good investment as well, considering the opportunities it faces and its fair share price. Although Lip Bhutan will need to make sure Intel performs, the company is ready for a resurgence given the new chances that NVIDIA has brought forth. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your input helps create a more knowledgeable community where we can all learn and grow together in the world of investing. Stay up to date with the latest market trends, insights, and key updates by subscribing to Investing Tutorial. We're here to help you make smarter investment decisions and stay ahead of the curve.